It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, coming back with the second beer, Flotsam and Jetsam. This is the Flotsam red wine barrel aged quadruple, 14% ABV, 30 IBUs from Nøgne. Fantastic Norwegian craft brewery. There's a look at the bottle cap. Here's the first beer that we reviewed. If you want to see the Jetsam review, hold on. There you go. If you want to see the Jetsam review, it's on YouTube. There's a look at the Jetsam beer. It's a white wine barrel aged beer. But yeah, we're going to focus now on the Flotsam. Bottle cap. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. A little bit of smoke on the bottle opening. Beer in the glass. Give it a good wash round, get all that sediment there into the glass. Now this is really interesting. This would have been one big batch of beer. They would have made one quadruple, and then they would have split the beer. Half of it would have gone in the white wine barrels, half of it would have gone in the red wine barrels. But what I found, look, with the white wine barrel is the head retention and the body is absolutely incredible on this beer. And straight away, as I poured the red wine barrel version out, yeah, it's got a certain thickness to it. It's got that same kind of body, but less head retention. A lot less head retention. And that's just a very quick observation on my part. I'm not picking the beer apart here. It's just an observation. Jet black beer in the glass, good levels of slow moving carbonation. The body on the beer is tremendous. The head is dissipated past a one finger white head or tan coloured head. Let's get the aroma then on the beer. And it seems to have exactly what I thought was just slightly missing from the Jetsam, the white wine barrel aged quadruple. It just seems to have that red berry, dark berry, more of a roundness, more of a slightly more depth to the beer. This has got more of an aroma of, it almost like a beef bovril gravy coming through. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Wow. Carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth, releases more of the flavour. You're getting chocolate, coffee, caramel. You're definitely getting a demerara sugar, like a brown kind of creme brulee. Like a creme brulee flavour coming through. Raisin, plum, prune, fig. Fantastic rounded mouthfeel. You can feel just a wonderful mouthfeel. You can feel the stickiness on the lips. I think that's from the demerara sugar. I don't think that's hops. This beer is not about the hops. This beer is more about complex malts, a barrel aging process. You're picking up vanilla, a woodiness. And I find there's so much depth to a beer that has been barrel aged, especially at 14% ABV. There's so many different layers of flavour in this beer that I think I would need a good half an hour to really pick through the flavours of this beer. Really kind of just fine comb. Is it a fine comb hair? What's the saying? I'm sure it's a fine comb. Going through it with a fine comb hair, you know, pulling the slightest flavours from this beer. The slight nuttiness that I'm not talking about now, and some of the just raisin, plum, fig, prune. It's just tremendous, just tremendous. Look at the beer as I roll it around in the glass. Look at that, absolutely wonderful. Let's do it again, but in focus. Come on, we can do this. There we are, all in focus. Wonderful. It's really relaxed me. It's really kind of, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you at this stage. Woke up 7 o'clock this morning, alarm went off, up I get. By 8 o'clock, the council strimming people are here, the gardeners, and well, they're not council strimming people anymore because they can't afford to pay them. They're like an agency worker that's come out, and we have a I think everybody has them in their street, a nosy neighbour, you know, the person who, it's almost like they're the street's caretaker, and she's on the phone on the blower to the council all the time. There's a lot of rented houses around me now. I'm lucky enough to live on the end. I've noticed around the whole town that the town have neglected the lanes. If you live in terraced houses, you'll know that terraced houses have lanes around them, and they've neglected lanes enough that people are now actively extending their gardens into the lanes. So this is happening all over the town where I live, and I decided to do the same. I have a lane to the side of the house and a lane to the rear of the house, so I can really substantially take a bit of ground there. But we have, and it's in life, there's always one, isn't there? There's always one. You'll see her in the street and she'll go, that belongs to the council. And my question straight back to her is, who are the council? Explain to me what are they some kind of gangster, you know, you pay them money every month, and then you know, they get to own all your land or all the land around you. How much sense does that make? So they own all the land, and then they're going to charge you for that land all around you. So I'm trying to explain this to this woman that, hey, we're the small guys here. We are the little people here. And all I'm looking to do, like everybody else in the town, is take a little bit of land from the council. That's all I'm trying to do. It's not a big thing. It's not a massive thing in life. It's not like robbing a bank. But this woman just doesn't see it. She just, and she's on the blower all the time, and they come up with their strimmers, and I just go out, I face them up. I go out and face them up, and I say, don't cut that. I planted some trees here. We're in an environmental crisis, I say, and you want to cut the trees down. So they kind of like back down. They kind of like go, okay, this is not worth my trouble. This is not worth my while. We can fully understand that people are doing it all over the town, and you just want to take a little piece of what everybody else is taking. So that happened to me this morning before this beer review started. But getting back to this beer, it's just made me go, life's troubles out the window. Life's troubles out the window. Shoulders have dropped. I've relaxed. This beer is wonderful. It's still only 7 minutes past 10 in the morning. They've gone away. I can now relax and enjoy the rest of my day. This is a beautiful, beautiful beer to relax with at 14% ABV. I'm going to rate it. I'm going to rate it, and I'm going to give it a Stone the Crows 10 out of 10. So 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!